Hey, it's SizzlingPopcorn. Let's take a look at the VelocityOne Flight from Turtle Beach. New product coming out just before Christmas. I got some B-roll that you'll also be able to see some live action from last night. But you've got your 4 engines, 4 thrusts, and actually this is it's interchangeable. So you can end up having just for 2 engines, and then you can flip this out to a speed brake lever. Then on the bottom here you've got like your engine start, your park brake, gear down, gear up, and these are actually interchangeable because I've seen them on different setups in different positions. Then you got your mix, the prop, and then your throttle. These actually don't turn, but they just pull in and out. And then you've got your trim wheel. So this is actually, you buy it as one unit, but you can actually open it up and then have it completely separate between the two. Then you've got the actual yoke part. So you got your Xbox buttons there. Then you've got in here there's a training mode, and it'll actually show you what the button does in the sim, so you don't have to go fetching for that in the settings. And then so this is your for your different views, and same thing on this side. You got a hat switch over here. You got some other buttons, and you can map all this out to custom buttons. Then on the other side, you've got your RT and your LT, and your RB at the top, and RB. And if you want to see here, you can pretty much go 180 either way.
Let's take a look at the profile settings. You have the input mode, whether it be for PC or Xbox. Then you've got profile, which profile you want to use. You can set up several different configurations. Then you've got training. This is to know which buttons does which actions in the sim. Chronometer, you can see the current time or time in your flight. And last but not least, settings is where you can change the color of the controls and panel lighting and several other configurations. The panel behind the yoke is interchangeable with another one. There is also a blank panel where you can configure it to your liking. Now here's some footage from the night before the exhibit hall opened. Turtle Beach were gracious enough to give me some private time to check out the hardware. The headset I'm wearing plugs right into the headphone jack on the left side of the yoke. As you can see with this setup, I've got 2 throttle controls in the middle, a speed brake on the left, and the black knob on the right is for the flaps. The black throttle in the GA quadrant needs to be fully extended while using the 2 white throttle controls. In essence, they control engine 1 and engine 2, while the black pull-out throttle stick controls the main throttle. You can use the black throttle to control all 4 engines on a 747 in unison. My time with the VelocityOne Flight System was short. The setup was just put together before I got there, and the controls weren't all configured correctly. I was also placed on the runway at San Diego and was completely lost because it was the default scenery instead of Land VFR's scenery that I'm used to. Despite all this, it was enjoyable to fly. The yoke moves smoothly, but there was no real tension when moving the yoke side to side or in and out like you get on the Honeycomb's Alpha yoke or Thrustmaster's new Boeing 787 yoke. The status indicator panel behind the yoke has not been programmed for the sim yet. Once it is, you'll see your landing gear light up in a different color depending if it's up or down, in addition to seeing other warning lights. In the little time I had with this, I could not get used to the integrated rudder controls on the yoke. Even though I'm not a real pilot, I like my Logitech rudder pedals. I used to have a rudder right and rudder left buttons on my Stream Deck beforehand. I'll never go back to a button, even if you can modulate it on the VelocityOne flight controls. At $379.95 US, you're getting a comprehensive entry-level flight system. Compared to Honeycomb, you'd have to pay $279.99 for the Alpha yoke, another $279.99 for the Bravo throttle quadrant, and probably another $279.99 for the Charlie rudder pedals that are coming in Q1 of 2022. You're well over $800 US. So you're getting quite the bargain at $379.95 for a complete system. However, I would say that after testing Honeycomb's full set of yoke, throttle, and rudder pedals, Honeycomb does come on top as the superior product. My initial thoughts on Turtle Beach's new to the industry VelocityOne Flight System is a buy it for those who want to go beyond a joystick but have a budget constraint. It will be releasing soon, just in time for Christmas shopping. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think of the VelocityOne Flight System? Would you pick this up? Well, that's it for this video. Make sure to smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button for more flight simulation videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and happy flying!